Hello everyone and welcome back to another great episode of the Black Marriage Effect podcast, where we discuss black love, marriage and relationships. And as always, I'm here to help you guys find peace, love and harmony in your marriage. I'm your host Nancy, and today we have a very special guest. We've got my sister Roseline and today we're going to be talking about expectations versus reality within marriage, so it's going to be a good one. And as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so that every time I drop a video you guys will be the first to know. So let's get straight onto it. Hey Roz, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Good. How are you? You right? Yeah.
Good, I'm good.
Good. Cool. So let's get straight into it. So how many years have you been married for?
Trick question.
She forgot already. It's been that long.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So I've been married for about 11. Yeah.
Wow.
I was going to look at me and be like, "Was really?"
What, really?
After the numbers just stop blending.
Oh gosh. Nah, 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this year will be the 10th.
Wow. So this year will be the 11th year, right?
Yeah, sorry, 10th year.
10th year. So 10 years deep, guys. Yeah, that's like double digits. We need to do a big anniversary celebration. We're going to start planning that from now. So how long have you guys been together? All together, like the whole shebang?
Yeah, so I met my husband. I met Elijah in college. So technically I've known him since college. In front of my mum, I've known him since uni after study. And I met him.
You know the ones, finish your book first, then go find your husband. But you know, we move. But now cool. I know, innit? Very well. She graduated, child. That's the main thing. So cool. So you guys have been together for a long time. You met him at college. You met him, you know, when you were 16, 17. Cool. And for you guys, how, like, okay, so obviously we're siblings. So for you, because I know I've got my own, you know, take on marriage and stuff from watching mum and dad. So for you, what was your take on marriage growing up? Like, what are the things you saw that you thought, oh, I'm going to take this into my marriage, or I'm not going to take this into my marriage? What were those things?
So watching mum and daddy, so they've been together like since I was born, literally. They got married. Anyway, let's not go there. The month before I was born. Yeah. So they've been together, 31 years. And, you know, they've, like everyone's had their ups and downs. But what I loved about watching them married while I was growing up is just the togetherness. You know, I had quite a few friends who were in, you know, single parent homes. And I also had a few friends who were in, homes with both parents, so which is quite good. So what I took from our parents' marriage, I'd say modern marriage is quite different.
Yeah.
Our parents' marriage, because when you think about it, our parents, it was all about running to the family, and it was almost like survival mode. So it was more like they worked as a team together to raise their family. And I think the difference more is, you know, I don't remember mum and dad going out for like date nights. I don't remember them like going to cinema, you know, dropping us and saying, oh, we're just going out together to have a meal together. They didn't really have much together time. I think their together time was going to parties.
Yeah, enjoyment. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, those all night parties.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. And more like teamwork and see, that's which is nice, which I think I would take.
Yeah. No, 100%. I saw the togetherness as well, and kind of like they both had their duties and they knew what their duties were.
Exactly.
Yeah, because obviously dad was like the working one, and then mum kind of like worked but then stopped working to look after us, and then she, you know, got into her job and stuff once we got to a certain age. So yeah, no, facts. It was very teamwork orientated, which is good though, because I feel like within marriage you kind of need to work as a team. So that makes sense. And then growing up, what were your views on marriage in general?
I don't think I had a view. I saw my parents marriage should look like. I saw my parents, so you know when you're growing up in a certain lifestyle, a certain way, you look at it, you think to yourself, okay, yep, so what I need to do is finish my studies. When I finish my studies, full boyfriend, then get married, have the children. That's what it was, and I think it's also kind of drummed that into me. But she whispered a little bit like, oh, you've done your studies now, a boyfriend.
Yeah.
You got a boyfriend now. You're gonna get married.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So she kind of those things. Whereas I was just enjoying my stuff.
So did she put that pressure on you to like, where's your boyfriend? Go and get married, kind of thing.
You know what's so funny? We never spoke about like growing up. We never spoke. Actually, we speak about guys. Don't look at guys. That was the talking about guys growing up.
It was like this. Guys are.
That's it. Read your book. Don't talk to guys. Don't look at guys. And then all of a sudden, I got my degree, and it switched. And I'm like, oh wait, do you want to look at guys? So,
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what was quite funny. But in terms of pressure, I'm not no pressure.
Yeah.
I think I was a fine girl, so.
I know, innit? You wouldn't have struggled. There would have been no struggle. No, facts, you wouldn't have struggled. It's true though, but you see how it's funny, like, people always say, you know, growing up, you know, it's read your book. As soon as you finish uni, where's your boyfriend? But it's like, how can I finish reading my book today? Tomorrow I should have a boyfriend, Abby. No, hala, it's true. But obviously, thankfully, you know, like mum and dad, they didn't put pressure on us kind of thing, which was good because I would have been like, what's boyfriend? I don't have, like, leave me alone, that kind of thing. But nah, thank God. But did you have any like expectations on what your marriage would be like? Cause
you know what?
Yeah,
no, it's an interesting question because before marriage, I was that chick that like I worked 7 days a week. You know, I went out, club, like on a Friday, like on a Saturday, like sometimes on a Sunday, on a Tuesday. So I was, you know, like, so I done live my best life. So for me, I thought of marriage as this is my type. Like this marriage would be my safe place.
Yeah.
I have a husband. I see him as my rock, and he you know, so we work hand in hand to build our lives together. Because technically, we got married when we were quite young. We got married when I was 26, 27. So I think, you know, for anyone, that's the kind of age where you're still building bodies. You haven't, you know, career goals, still trying to get to where you need to be, unless you're not a millionaire. You know, so I think then, in terms of expectations for marriage, I just thought of it as how mummy and daddy, you know, they just work together, build the family, you know, get their streams of income to try and raise the family.
Yeah.
We buy our house together, buy a nice car together. That 2.4 children kind of thing. That's what my expectations were.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. So you literally like saw what mummy and daddy did growing up. You know, we watched our parents. Well, you watched our parents, I should say, about your parents. You watched our parents a lot. Kind of saw them as role models. Kind of saw them as like the blueprint of this is what my marriage will be like, essentially. And I think it's funny you say that because I like feel exactly the same. Like I didn't really have what, you know, my marriage is going to be like. And it's only because obviously seeing mummy and daddy do what they did, I feel like, okay, cool. So we're here, you know, we've got a good family unit. I'm going to do what they're doing, essentially, kind of thing. So it'll be the same as, do you know what I mean? Like I'll get the same results basically if I do the same thing. So it's fun. Well, it's funny and it's not at the same time because, you know, when it's like two kids can be in the same family, but then they can still have different perceptions growing up about things. So it's, I guess it makes sense that we both kind of have the same expectations and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm interested to know like what our brother.
That's true. Don't worry, we'll speak to him.
You know, married as well. So
yeah.
I think in our circle in general, most of us have kind of got married, have kids.
Yeah.
And if not, then it's still. If not, then we're still trying to build up careers, still trying to do certain things for ourselves.
Yeah.
As such, and also balancing it with living our best lives and enjoying ourselves. There's a massive difference now, you know, to like when our parents growing up. So like for example, we do the date night, so we go out to the cinema together, go on holidays together. The first holiday I went on with the family was like
Yeah.
But what we did is we went Butlins every year. So that
Yeah,
was
we
our
did.
talents.
Yeah, but now you lot go Dubai like every year at least, somewhere else at least. You lot go Dubai next month. So I know what you mean though of like, do you know what I mean? I know what you mean of, obviously with us, we didn't go holiday as much when we were younger, but now you've kind of like, you and obviously Elijah, you take your kids on holiday like every opportunity you can get kind of thing, which is good to be honest. So do you think like when people have expectations, that can kind of ruin marriage as well?
Yes, definitely. It's funny because I was talking to my friend today, like, I think what a lot of people do is, there's no harm in having expectations, because I think expectations are there to guide you as such, but don't take them for gospel. You know, take them with a pinch of salt. You're living your own life, what you want to do. Someone like me is enjoyed going out and things. I thought, okay, now I've got kids. I still want to enjoy myself. I'll take them out and things like that. And I know I said, before I got married, I was thinking, now I'm married, I can't go anywhere, I shouldn't do anything, because I'm a wife and I should sit down at home.
Yeah.
And clean.
Never, not this. Rose will never.
Yeah, so it's all about balance, I think. Because like, our parents' generation, they had a different property. Theirs was to make sure their kids and, get into uni and get a degree and things like that, comfortable in their homes. Survive that. That it's a different area. For us now, we want to build some, build a future for our kids, and at the same time balance and enjoy ourselves. So we're not necessarily in survival mode because we haven't just come from Nigeria, and trying to find our feet. Our parents did that to us. They got us into good schools, things like that.
Yeah.
We've done that now. We shouldn't take it for granted. Use that platform to do as well as we can, and just take it as it comes.
Yeah, that's.
Because with expectations, there's two things. It can either guide you just so that you know where to go, or two, if you don't. One of my friends said, if you have expectations, you get disappointed. If you don't have expectations,
facts, sir.
You get disappointed.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So.
No, that's so true. And I love the thing where you said like, with our parents, it was survival mode because both our parents came from Nigeria here, not together. They both came here when they were young to obviously get a better life. They met here. So that's very true when you're like, they're survival mode. Do you know what I mean? Like they had us here to give us a better life, to give us more potential, which they did. And now we've all graduated because there's 4 of us in our family, 3 of us above 30. So we've all graduated, all married, all got kids, and then we've got a teenage sister in uni. So the fact that like all of us are where we are at now is amazing, because for our parents to come from where they've come from, put all of us through uni it's amazing. Like I always say it to, Sarah, our younger sister today, like, make sure you do uni as well as you can, because you have to kind of, put that little bit of pressure on her about, making it a thing, because obviously, and I'll just explain to her how hard it was for our parents and stuff like that. But no, 100%. So what 3 main things did you and Elijah discuss prior to marriage? Like 3 main priorities or things that, okay, so this is what we need to be doing when we get married.
Do you know what's funny? We had marriage counselling at the church we were getting married, pastor. And I remember him talking about things. So the main important ones we spoke about were money.
Okay.
Like our ideas of money in terms of working, even down to, should Elijah work and I stay at home? But to be fair, Elijah wanted to stay at home. I wanted him to work. We're still working on that.
You're not even the stay-at-home type anyway. You're not. I said you're not the stay-at-home type anyway, so I could never see that.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just a running joke that we always have. Like, as we say, we can't wait to time house husband.
I can totally see him doing that.
That's one of the things we discussed. We got married, and I was like, to be fair, we don't have that kind of, the man should do this and the woman should do that in the household.
Yeah.
I think they're as much as I do.
Yeah.
He can cook as much as I do. You know, he cleans probably more than I do. Do you know what I mean? So it's not a thing of, you know, like, oh, because you're the guy, you have to do this. Because I'm the woman, I'm going to do that. You know, we just work to stick with each other, which is really nice. And to be fair, we didn't necessarily discuss much in marriage. We just went with the counselling. Certain things were picked up. We looked at each other. It was like, okay. When the topic came up, and then just probably got it right after.
Straight after you got married.
Yeah, it's just happened, and then you just take that time. There isn't like a manual.
There's
you
not.
Just follow. You just, it's true. You do use people around you to try and make things work.
Yeah.
You know, we've got our aunties and uncles, you know, that are in marriages.
Yeah.
And you just watch the way they work.
Yeah.
Watch the banks. You know, like they can insult each other, but say I love you in the same sentence.
In the same breath, yeah.
Yeah, and you need that, I think. Like, first 2 years marriage, romance. And then...
You know you love it.
I love romance, yeah. And then life hits.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, now what?
Yeah.
Enough of enjoying ourselves. What do we do next? Life for the next. Of life.
Exactly, and then obviously when you start having kids, things change even more as well. Yeah. So that.
Nice.
So how did that change? How did that change marriage for you and Elijah when you had RJ?
It was nice. It changed things up a bit.
Yeah.
But it was now, you know, kids were like, oh, so initially when we got married, most, you know, like, okay, now because our project would be raising enough money to buy a property together. So. Not saying my kids a project, but it was the next thing to focus on. You know, because otherwise it can get boring. Like, you know, we're together. Okay, yeah, you're traveling together, but now what else are you focusing on? So now we've got kids. Yeah. That's, you know, too young. I was focusing on and working together to try and raise the best of our abilities.
Yeah. No, that's true. So obviously with kids and stuff, it kind of, you know, can bring a whole new way about doing things within your marriage. It can stop some things, it can bring some new things. So how did you and Elijah kind of like keep that spice going, keep you guys, you know, making sure that you guys were focused on and like still, you know, making your marriage important?
Yeah, so that's a good question actually, because can get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
And I think Elijah was that. It's when he's taking me out. Like, every night again, he's back. It's when he's taking me out.
Wait, he would ask you when you're taking him out? Oh, so I know he's a comedian. Yeah.
You know, whenever we're out together, and then it's arranged, babysitter, kids, so to look after the kids and then for us to go out. So, as far as, so keeping that, I think it's just regularly doing things that you used to do. You know, always, even family holidays are nice because you're together.
Yeah.
No one else around you.
Yeah.
And the family. So, you know, if we're in a taxi together, or if we're, you know, and then you see them together.
Yeah.
No one else, I can't be going on my phone because I have to now speak to them.
Yeah.
So, even little things like that,